Hello and welcome, my Aquarius friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be a group reading for the full wolf moon for my Aquarius friends. This month, the full wolf moon brings with it the lunar eclipse. Now, eclipses are that celestial checkpoint, if you will. It feels like they're opening doors to new and exciting pieces in our lives, and at the same time slamming doors shut to other aspects. And it's the slamming of the door that causes that abruptness associated with the eclipse. We kind of have that jolt. I equate the eclipse to the tarot card, the Tower. That jolting shift that we really have no control over. The eclipse is a celestial event, and the Tower is associated with that universal direction. Now in December we had a solar eclipse. On Boxing Day, a new moon came up and it brought with it the solar eclipse. Solar eclipses like to bring in that new and exciting, whereas the lunar eclipse likes to incorporate that new and exciting. Now, depending on how observant we are, will depend on how abrupt and jolting the eclipse is for us. What we're going to look at today in this reading is how the lunar eclipse and the full wolf moon are going to impact us. Now, the decks I've chose for this reading are the Witch's Tarot and the Energy Oracle. Like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Now, this is the spread I'm going to be using for the reading. It is pretty much the same spread as I used in the solar eclipse spread and reading. However, I've had to tweak it a little bit for the lunar eclipse. I'm not going to refer back and forth to the spread. Rather, there is a link below to the spread, which you can access as you need and in the future. All right, my Aquarius friends, let's see what the cards have to say. What will the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse bring my Aquarius friends? The Seven of Pentacles. This is one of the hard work cards that we have in the deck. Sevens are a bit of a challenge number, however usually victorious. They're a lucky number. Pentacles, about that growth and abundance. The moon and the eclipse are offering us the opportunity to make some shifts and growth. However, the catch is, we're going to have to put our back into this. How much we put in will impact how much we get back. Now we got to remember, we're on a full moon and an eclipse. What we're going to get back is going to be kind of increased because they're going to help us out. All right, let's see how they're going to help us out. What guidance does the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse have for my Aquarius friends? The Knight of Wands. It is time to take our passions to that next level. That's what we need to work on. Really honing, giving direction, and giving energy to that passion, those pieces in our lives that we really enjoy doing. Gets us out of our head, gets us out of our way, allows the universe to come in. It helps us to raise our vibration, and it also helps us to manifest what it is we want in our lives. All right, let's see what else they can do for us. What support does the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse bring my Aquarius friends? The Two of Wands. Twos are about duality and choice. The Wands, again, about passion. That passion creative center is going to be really working. It's going to help drive you forward. It is connected in with that solar plexus chakra, and it helps give you that courage and determination to go forward. Now, the Two of Wands talks about choice. It talks about needing to make some decisions. The full wolf moon and the eclipse are going to help give you that direction you need to clearly make that decision. As an air sign, we are bound to knowledge because air is connected into that knowledge space. Knowledge is key for us. We like to go off of it. We're going to get that direction that we need and crave to allow our passions to go forward. Now it's going to be up to us. Again, it goes back to that hard work. What we're going to put in is what we're going to get out. The more we put in and connect into ourselves, to our high vibrational beings, to the universe, giving ourselves time and space and energy, the more direction you're going to have. Let's look at the shift. What abrupt shift will the lunar eclipse bring my Aquarius friends? It's the Eight of Pentacles. This is another, there's a couple work cards, and this is the other one. It kind of goes up in progression, 7, 8, 9. So the Eight of Pentacles, where it differs from the 7, is that this is about precision and detail. We're going to be very much focused in on those little aspects of our passions. We're going to find new creative ways in working and implementing those passions into our everyday. Expanding and exploring new possibilities with those passions, incorporating them in. He's got a little, or she's got a little crow up here. That connection to that universal energy is there. We just need to access it and be mindful of the messages that it is leaving for us. All right, on to question 5. How will this shift impact my Aquarius friends? The Five of Pentacles. Fives are a challenge, they're a conflict card. Pentacles, still about growth and abundance. The Five of Pentacles talks about isolation, talks about that disconnect. Working within our passions, raising our vibration is going to remove us from that isolated, disconnected space that we've been functioning from. It reconnects us in, and it gives us that sense of purpose, which will give us that community that we're looking for. When we focus in on what really makes us happy, we're able to find like-minded people. Additionally, as we raise our vibration, people are attracted to us because we are happy, we are loving, we are those fascinating people that people like to be around because we're not focused in on that lower vibrational energy. Okay, let's continue on to 6. How can the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse support my Aquarius friends in incorporating this shift? We're back to the wands. The 7 of Wands. That inner fire, that passion, that determination, that is how we are going to incorporate this shift. This hard work, that work ethic, that determination and drive is going to help us really incorporate what it is we want, bring it into our lives so that we are able to make those shifts, bringing it in, bringing it out, amplifying it, increasing it. Also, a forewarning, not everybody's going to really appreciate what we're trying to do. We may have to literally feel like we're backed into a corner and defend what it is and those shifts that we do need to make. It's not everybody. However, there will be a few people who will think we've lost our minds and that we need to go back to that isolated, alone, small box the ego has put us in. However, on a bigger scale, on a grander scale, when we look at all this information, we can take that step back and we can see how and what this brings to our lives. Now, we do have double sevens in angel messages. When you have that double seven, the angels are telling you that you're on the right track to keep going. And let's be honest, haters will be haters. It's taking the high road, keeping in that high vibrational energy that will be important. On to 7. How can the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse support my Aquarius friends in implementing this shift? It's one thing to incorporate it in, but it's another thing to actually put it into daily life. And you have the Five of Swords. This is a beautiful card. Now, the traditional meaning is usually a conflictual card. This card comes out for a couple of reasons. One, we have that transformation. Yes, like I said, haters are going to be haters. You're going to have a lot of information and a lot of people saying you are crazy. It goes back in to that Seven of Wands. However, that evolutionary change that you're on right now is the most important piece. People will think what they want to think, and they always will. However, when we connect in, and we've talked about that connection in with the crow here, we gain more insight. There are fairies or sprites all around this. This deck really shifts the feel and the meaning of the Five of Swords. And cards can do that. When you're looking at different tarot decks, different cards can have a bit of a different feeling. As a reader, if you're looking at learning tarot, you need to go with what it feels like to you. That's why tarot, when you look at up cards, they have so many different meanings. There isn't one meaning to a card. What in this reading it's talking about is that transformational change. We have to move above what the people are feeling, telling those haters, and embrace that higher vibrational, transformational energy. Now, literally, we have that 5. They flank the middle row. In angel messages, when you have that double 5, the angels are telling you this is a time of positive change. Really connects into that 7. An additional piece that we have, because they are balancing each other out, that balanced energy is going to be key. Making sure that our energy and our chakras are flowing really well so that we are able to connect into these higher vibrational beings, so that we're feeling really, well, centered and grounded. That's going to be key. We have this little pentacle. We have this amazing, abundant bush in the middle. That's where we're going to go. We just need to get there. We need to keep ourselves centered. We need to keep ourselves grounded and balanced. All right, let's go on to a blessing. What blessing? Oh, we've got blessings. Can my Aquarius friends embrace for the full wolf moon and lunar eclipse? Okay, we have a couple of jumpers here. The first one, the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. It's not usually the archangel I connect in with the third chakra, which is your solar plexus. And we talked about your solar plexus up here. That's that fire center, your courage and determination. The reason I say that is Archangel Chamuel is the archangel connected in with that emotional healing. That emotional healing will be needed. I'm not saying that Archangel Chamuel will not be needed for you. He will. He's going to be needed with that isolation, those feelings of disconnect. He can help you heal and overcome those. Your third chakra, and I said that energy flow and your chakras are going to be important. Your third chakra with that solar plexus is going to be key, because it's going to take a lot of courage to kind of overcome some of that conflictual energy that is going to come up. And it might not come up with the full moon. It's going to come up as a result of those shifts you're going to do. And this isn't a big shift, let's be honest. Focusing in on what you love to do, well, it's not exactly the hardest shift in the world. It's the rippling effects of that shift. Oh, and sorry, the archangel who is usually connected to the solar plexus is chiming in. Archangel Uriel is the archangel that is connected in with your solar plexus. Call on him if you're feeling kind of a little bit uncertain and you're not sure you have that drive, or you feel that your drive is wavering. Call on him and he'll come in and he can help work with you with that solar plexus. Another card that jumped out, door to value. When you focus in on your passions, that door is going to fly open. You're going to see that abundance, and not only in it shows wealth here flying in, but the wealth isn't only going to be monetary. There's going to be other aspects to it as well. You're going to have an abundance in that emotional piece and in that spiritual aspect as well. And a woman holding a heart. Again, we have that butterfly, that transformation. That's going to be a very integral part of what the moon offers you. It's going to be important that you kind of keep your heart and emotions in check. We've got a lot of swords and pentacles and wands. We're talking courage, determination, and firing from that knowledge piece. We need to kind of hold on to our heart, kind of give it a little bit of a nest and cocoon it, because your emotions are what's going to slow us down. Those past experiences, those people's thoughts and feelings, it hurts us. We need to kind of cocoon it right now and keep it close to us so that we're not allowing other people's ideals, thoughts, and actions hurt us. We kind of have that duck skin, if you will, so the water splashes off of us. And then finally, journey. We have the opportunity to start an amazing new path. In the card here, she's coming up to a lot of different directions, a lot of different possibilities. Focusing in on our passions, focusing in on ourselves will help to not only increase our abundance, but it's going to, like I said before, give us new direction. New possibilities will start. More doors are going to open. And it's not just doors that are going to open on the full moon, but it'll be doors that'll open up as the impact and effects of this shift start to really take hold in your life. And this is a positive shift. And it's something that you can really take hold of because it's something you like to do. It's fun. I want to thank you for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful and that you were able to gain some direction and insight into what the full moon and lunar eclipse are going to offer you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. I have so many great new aspects and ideas that I'm going to be incorporating into my channel. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. The best way to stay connected is through subscribing to my channel and hitting that little red bell so you don't miss any of the insight and healing that the higher vibrational beings have for us. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Aquarius friends.